This is Go-MMT Radio.
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go IB and Redbus. Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
It's that time of the weekend where binge watching is on our minds, and we'd love to know what is it that we should actually put our time together for. Is it even going to be worth it? Well, Filmy Friday is all about that, and I'm back again with yet another edition of Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio. Go Trippers, thank you so much for joining in. My name is Annie. First up, I'm going to take you through some of the movies that released in the past 2 weeks and how they're not doing all that well. Unfortunately, there have been researchers who've kind of noticed this for the past 2 to 3 years now, or maybe even more since COVID, honestly speaking, and how Bollywood hasn't been able to rake in the moolahs like they used to, except for a few movies here or there, including Chhaava that released 2 weeks ago and seems to have been taken well with the audience. But films like Mere Husband Ki Biwi, which was Arjun Kapoor's film after a really long time, and even Love Yapa, Khushi Kapoor and Junaid Khan, you'd wonder why Junaid would pick a movie like this one. Maybe he wanted to try out something new after a good success that he did face or he did receive in Maharaja. Well, both these films haven't really turned out to be as expected, and yes, it's going to be disappointing because Junaid doesn't really have much happening in the near future. And same is with Arjun Kapoor, who's been trying for really long now, more than a decade, to make a place for himself in Hindi cinema. Well, I'm slipping into the next song, and I will be coming back to talk about the Screen Actors Guild Awards that was announced. The best of best that you can see on television screens, on OTT platforms, and even films. And this is as far as Hollywood goes. There is the big Oscars everybody is waiting for, and that'll be announced very soon. But for now, yeah, Screen Actors Guild Award, they kind of pave the way for the best films and the best OTT series that have come out in the last year. So stay tuned, Go Trippers. I think you're having a good time, so stick around and thank you for doing that. This is Annie on Go-MMT Radio. The show is called Filmy Friday.
1, 2, 3, 4.
ब्रो, पीपीटी बना ली? अब मूड भी बना लो फन करने का हमारे साथ।
Go-MMT Radio. Let's go.
Filmy Friday on Go-MMT Radio.
On Filmy Friday, talking to you about the Screen Actors Guild Awards. It's sort of all these awards, whether it is the Golden Globes or the Screen Actors Guild Awards and a few others, pave the way for the biggest award of this season, and that is the Oscars. Grammys were also announced. We were quite thrilled to see the up-and-coming artists as well as those who have continued giving us consistent performances. That includes Kendrick Lamar. Well, now coming to the Screen Actors Guild Awards, while he did not take home a trophy for his award-worthy save that he did in his speeches when he was presenting, this is Timothée Chalamet I'm talking about, he did make history as the youngest actor to win the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Motion Picture for his portrayal of Bob Dylan. Best actress went to Demi Moore. Oh yes, she's been shining all through the award season for the film The Substance. Outstanding performance by a female actor in supporting role went to Zoe Saldana once again. Not only the Golden Globe, but also Screen Actors Guild Award for Emilia Perez. Outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture went to Conclave. Outstanding performance by a male actor in a television, movie or limited series went to Colin Farrell for The Penguin. I've said this multiple times even in the past. If you still haven't watched this series, you must. Colin Farrell has completely changed himself, and oh, what a performance. Outstanding performance by a female actor in a television, movie or limited series, Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer, and male actor in a drama series, Hiroyuki Sanada for Shogun. A male actor in a comedy series, Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, and a female actor in a comedy series, Jean Smart for Hacks, and also for an ensemble in a drama series, it again goes to Shogun, and an ensemble in a comedy series went to Only Murders in the Building. So Selena Gomez has been celebrating because not only is she acting in Only Murders in the Building, she's also one of the main producers of the series. Well, all in all, it has been an outstanding season for all these television series, web series, as well as movies that have gone on to outperform themselves. Well, I'm going to come back to now talk about the films that are releasing today, only on Go-MMT Radio, on the show called Filmy Friday. I'm your host, Annie. Stay tuned.
बाकी सब ठीक
बस चल रहा है
GO-MMT रेडियो पे मस्त मस्त गाने.
बाकी सब ठीक बस चल रहा है GO-MMT Radio Heads and Go
Filmy Friday on GO-MMT Radio.
Bollywood. Let's begin with Hindi cinema. The film that's hitting the theatres today is directed by Avinash Das of Anarkali and of Ara fame. It's a romantic drama exploring modern relationships in the digital age. Yet another sort of similar film plot. Maybe this is more to do with Gen Z after Love Yapa that did not really do well with the audience. Hopefully this one does better. And I would love this to happen for Avantika Dasani. I met this girl who's absolutely a darling of a person that she is, and also a very, very hard-working girl who's got oodles of talent too. Javed Jafri, Vivan Shah, the younger son of Nasruddin Shah, and Avantika Dasani in this film. Let's talk about OTT platform movie Superboys of Malegaon. The residents of Malegaon actually look up to Bollywood films for an escape from the drudgery of mundane everyday life. And this is when an aspiring filmmaker decides to utilize their passion for cinema for his own good. He convinces the residents to help him in shooting a film based in Malegaon. The cast: Adarsh Gaurav, Vineet Kumar Singh, Shashank Arora, Manjari Pupala, Ali Abbas, Harshad Kumar, Athar Nawaz, Chetan Swaroop Mishra, Ananya Pathak, Nirbhay Jain, directed by Reema Kagti and produced by Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kagti. Yes, and that is why I know, as a plot which is also inspired by a true story, this film, if you watch the trailer, is a promising one. One very big promising series that you must catch that has released this week, in fact today, is Dabba Cartel. It stars Shabana Azmi, Jyotika from the South, Shalini Pandey, Nimisha Sajayan, Anjali Anand, Gajraj Rao, umpteen number of known faces, absolutely talented actresses all coming together in this romantic drama which is directed by Hitesh Bhatia. If you've seen the trailer, it's got to do with drugs. It's got to do with the Dabba Cartel. Oh, you must watch it to find out. Of course, in the Hollywood front on OTT releases, we've got Running Point, which happens to be Kate Hudson is back on the screen, even if it is on Netflix, with Drew Tarver, Scott MacArthur, Brenda Song, Fabrizio Guido and Toby Sandeman. And now it's a comedy. There's a little bit of sports involved. Something that'll be a lot of fun to watch. James Ponsoldt is the director of this film. Now, if you're in for drama, then Berlin is something that you should maybe go watch. It's Berlin ER. Morgan Ferru, Colin Lanchbury Brown, Amer El Arvadi. There's Hele Louise Jones. Not known names, but definitely a very known plot, or should I say a strong plot. There's also Toxic Town. Now, while Berlin ER is on Apple TV+, Running Point, like I mentioned, is on Netflix. Toxic Town is Jodie Whittaker, Amy Lou Wood, Robert Carlyle, Rory Kinnear, Brendan Coyle. This also has released yesterday. You can watch on Netflix. A few more that I must talk about when I come back on the other side. So why don't you stay tuned? This is GO-MMT Radio. Filmy Friday is what I call this show. And I've given you enough to binge watch over the weekend.
Be curious to know how things work. Be creative by constantly looking for newer, better ways of achieving results. Be genuine in your care, be it for your colleagues, customers, or business. Hi, I'm Deep, and you're listening to GO-MMT Radio. Head, set, go.
Filmy Friday on GO-MMT Radio.
I've given you a bit of Hollywood, a bit of Bollywood. Shall we continue? Apart from Dabba Cartel, what's also released this week is Crime Beat. Saeed Amankar, Danish Hussain, Rajesh Telang, Sabah Azad, Ranveer Shore, Saqib Salim. I did talk about this last week as well. There's also On Side, an 8-episode Major League Soccer that released on Apple TV. Crime Beat is on Zee TV, and also Reacher Season 3 that released on the 20th last week again with Alan Richardson, who's back as Reacher, Maria Sten, Sonia Cassidy, Johnny Birchtold. There's Roberto Monseños. Again, crime, drama, action, good fun. If you like anybody playing a spy and putting him in a spot, have an army background, it's just a good piece of action to really watch. I've already started watching it. I'm kind of enjoying it too. There's also Zero Day that released on the 20th. Robert De Niro, who's back on the small screen. Jesse Plemons, Lizzie Kaplan. It's a thriller drama where Robert De Niro plays the President of America. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Like I did say, there's so much that has released over the past week, and you are in a tight spot because there's just so much to choose from, right? Or maybe simply binge watch. I mean, that's really a call you can take, but there's a whole lot happening, and I've brought it all to you right here on Filmy Friday. I'm coming back on the other side for Social Spotlight. You need to know what's happening on our social media platforms, the very successful campaigns that are running. To know more, all you've got to do is stay tuned. Filmy Friday with your host Annie. This is GO-MMT Radio.
पीपीटी और चैट जीपीटी में फर्क समझ नहीं आता?
छोटी बच्ची हो क्या? GO-MMT Radio.
For the next few weeks, women are going to get a little extra attention because they deserve it all, and we're nearing Women's Day celebrations too. Now, from being multitaskers to always putting everybody around them, friends and family, before their needs, women have always been taking it all on themselves. Well, things are changing, and we do know that the support that they receive from their partners, from their family members, from their children is so important to help them thrive in what they can do best, which is keep the family together and also try and look after themselves. But that doesn't happen without the help of people around them, and which is why GO-MMT has taken this initiative. Now, here is a concern that is being brought to your notice. Cervical cancer, which is the fourth most common cancer in women globally, with around 660,000 new cases coming in almost every year. In 2022 alone, these many cases were seen. Early vaccination is a critical step in reducing the risk of this disease, and which is why I'm very happy to inform you that We Care Fund Committee has decided to offer cervical cancer vaccination reimbursement of 70% of the actual cost, up to a maximum of 10,000 rupees to all the lady members of the We Care Fund scheme. Now, this amount will be reimbursed on my claims once a year, and so we encourage all the We Care Fund lady members to take advantage of this benefit and make their health a top priority. Because if you're in good health, then everyone around you will continue to remain in great health. Don't forget to look it up on the HRMS platform Darwin Box and check out We Care Fund Scheme for more information. This is Annie, and you're listening to GO-MMT Radio. Stay tuned.
Social Spotlight on GO-MMT Radio.
It's time for Social Spotlight. Everything that you are supposed to know, or everything that's actually happening to make things really exciting. If you take a look at MMT, then Jawai, Rajasthan's best kept secret, is being explored with some really cool offers that MMT has to offer. MMT with ICICI collaboration about the Mahakumbh as it's come to a close. Well, there are a lot that has happened over the past month or so, and you must take a look. On Go Ibibo, there is something really cool about Rishikesh. And what do you want to know with Mahashivratri that just closed? There is a lot that has happened there, and there is a lot that continues to happen. Check out Go Ibibo. Well, with that, it's a wrap. The show is called Filmy Friday. I will be back on Monday with Badhai Ho. Till then, all you've got to do is keep smiling, and don't forget to binge watch all the shows I talked to you about today. Bye.
Are you ready for MMT Cricket Premier League? Don't miss the cricketing action happening on the 1st and 2nd of March at Power Play Sports Academy, Sector 64, Gurugram, Haryana. MMT Cricket Premier League happening on the 1st and 2nd of March. Be there.
GO-MMT Radio. Go.
To listen to your favorite GO-MMT radio from anywhere, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn and Instagram. Visit the GO-MMT radio page for daily updates and enjoy listening to your favorite radio channel.
GO-MMT Radio. Go.
Powered by Make My Trip, Go Ibibo and Redbus.